It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Phoenix Suns, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Suns. And for the Bucks, RJ, it's the final game of the season for both teams. We've reached the finish line for some.
Yeah, some teams are done after tonight, but for others, they're just getting started. These playoffs are practically a season of their own.
And it's the Suns to start out. Watch by Wallace. This one for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
And the layup falls.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Watch by Wallace. Six to shoot. Another three for Phoenix.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Perez, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Down low. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Wallace. His last outing, he had 18 points. The three is up. Perez with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Here's Perez. Deflected. And he gets it back. Puts up a deep three. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 5.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Milwaukee making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And now let's turn the spotlight on the NBA's highest scoring teams. Fourth, the Suns.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Looking to win the run. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game here. he makes a first. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2 to the inside. Here's Taylor. Wallace pulls it in.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Off target at the rim. The Suns lead by 11. A deep three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. He's got 14.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
By himself. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Olajuwon. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting. It's tipped. Here's Wallace. Up again. It's good on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
We've got 1:28 left in the first. Here's the professor. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drives in. Wallace pulls it in. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard. But his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
.103 left in the first quarter here. There's a screen to the paint. Puts it up from the high post. Rebounded by Johnson.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Suns lead by 13. And he's going for the lob. And they recover it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Defended by Lillard. He drops it from range. 19 points in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard out there with Johnson, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Out to Lillard, knocks it loose. Clock at 6. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant is steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks trail by 18. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Perez. Money on the 19-footer. Perez has got 5 now. Phoenix is gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Pass to the bodyguard. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Suns making a change here. And now it's time to take a look at who the top rookie passers were over the last month. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Perez. 5 points in the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. The steal. Pass to the professor. Here's Park. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 20. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Johnson. Throws it up high. And here's the fast break. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Perez. Knocked away. And the Suns pushing it up now. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Olajuwon passes to Perez. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And he can't get that one. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
The Suns lead by 20. Covered by Johnson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The professor with a bucket.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Perez. The shot. It's hauled in by Park. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Taylor, covered by Johnson. Here's the professor. Fires the 3, and the basket by Taylor. Taylor's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. He's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Johnson. A minute 53 left to play in the half. Now here's Wallace. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Gets the 3 to fall.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Pass to Ortiz. They get it back. Park buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Bucks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Wallace outside. Back to Lillard. Inside. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Perez. He's got 5. That one goes in. Perez has got 7 points in the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Pass to Ortiz. And he lobs it up. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. 3 on 3. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Phoenix shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Shooting for Phoenix. Number 0. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Perez, the pass to Chamberlain. Here's Perez. He's got 7. To the right side. And the layup is good off the glass. 23 points in the game. 8 seconds left in the first half. From deep. Can't hit that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
43.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense...
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first...
You know, for Phoenix, sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. But the playoffs fast approaching. They're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court advantage translates down the stretch. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Suns.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Bucks shooting just 35% from the floor. On the floor for Phoenix. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Perez. The jumper from the wing off target. Here's the professor. From deep three-point range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Out to the right wing. It's blocked. In transition, here they come. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Chamberlain, no good.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
Back to Wallace. Takes a three. Drains the triple. Wallace has got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Taylor. Watch by Wallace. Okay, look out!
Man.
Wow! And a two-handed jam!
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Timeout called. Milwaukee. And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. The Suns, number 1.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Wallace. From downtown. The Suns clear it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the basket by Taylor.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Here's Perez. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shot from 16. That one drops for him. Perez has got 9.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Watch by Wallace. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Pass to Olajuwon. Intercepted. And now the Suns fast break.
Milwaukee foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
69. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he makes both free throws. And here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Olajuwon. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And here's Johnson. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The Suns making a switch here.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Right wing. Here's the bodyguard. Drops in the 3. The bodyguard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. For Milwaukee, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. They set the pick. Down low. Stolen.
2 minutes.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Pass to Ortiz. Here's the bodyguard. And the Suns get another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Johnson. 1:09 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Olajuwon. Tipped.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Three-pointer. That one no good. Milwaukee is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Wallace to end the run. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Chamberlain's got his second basket.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
And so it's Phoenix destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to the bodyguard. Covered by Johnson. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And for Phoenix,
get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
The Bucks shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Here's Perez. Who poked away. In transition, here come the Suns. The baseline J. Pass to Park. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Park. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And he lobs it up top. To the middle. Shot blocked.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's the bodyguard. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Perez. Clock at 4. And rejected. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to the bodyguard. Releases. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. The bodyguard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lillard passes to Prince. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
To the inside. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Phoenix dominating the game. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Durant for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Prince. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Pass to Perez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Perez. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Ortiz. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
Suns foul. Ortiz. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter. It doesn't go for him. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Minute 32 left in the game. It's deflected.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league. Wallace outside, inside. Olajuwon passes to Chamberlain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for 2, Hakeem Olajuwon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. So he gets them both. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to the bodyguard. Throws it up high. Now here's Wallace. Booker defending. There's a screen. Looking to end this cold spell. Wallace's shot is good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Ortiz passes to the bodyguard. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Wallace with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.